Hey everyone, welcome back to the Stoic Spirit. Have you ever wished that someone would miss you so deeply that you're the very first thought on their mind when they wake up and the last one before they drift off to sleep? If so, you're in the perfect place. Today we're diving into the secrets of making yourself absolutely unforgettable. We're going to explore 10 transformative Stoic principles, not just to create a little longing, but to turn you into someone truly irresistible, even in your absence. As Seneca wisely said, absence sharpens love, presence strengthens it. Let's delve into how we can sharpen that love so profoundly that your absence leaves a lasting impression. A quick task for you before we jump in. Drop a comment below with the phrase, "On your mind tomorrow." It's short, meaningful, and captures the essence of what we're discussing today. Plus, it'll be fun to see how many of you join in on this. Now, let's get started on these 10 powerful Stoic strategies that will leave them longing for your presence more than ever. Stay with us, because each principle is a crucial piece of the puzzle in mastering the art of being unforgettable. Let's dive in. Let's jump right into our first principle. Number 1, self-sufficiency. You could be wondering how being self-sufficient causes someone to miss me more. It's simple. Being self-sufficient implies demonstrating that you are complete on your own, which is a highly appealing and intriguing characteristic in any relationship. Consider this. When you are self-sufficient, you do not cling to or urgently seek attention from your partner. Instead, you're living your greatest life, entirely focused on your own interests and desires. This independence does not force them apart. Rather, it draws them together. It piques their interest and admiration as they perceive you as more than just a partner, but as someone who is thriving on their own terms. When you aren't always available or rely on them for happiness, you establish a healthy space in your relationship. This space is not about distance, it is about allowing each other to develop as people. What happens when you're not around? They begin to wonder what you are up to. They remember how you handled life with such independence and poise, and they suddenly miss your vivacious, self-sufficient side. So accept your self-sufficiency. It's not about pushing them away. It's about fostering a deeper, more appreciative admiration for who you genuinely are. And remember that as you develop your independence, you will find yourself on their mind, not just tomorrow, but for many days to come. Number 2, emotional control. You might be thinking, control my emotions. I just want them to miss me. Here's the secret. Mastering your emotions is like holding the reins of a powerful horse. It directs the energy of your relationships exactly where you want it to go. Imagine this. Every time you interact, you remain calm and composed, even when the conversation becomes heated or takes an unexpected turn. This level of emotional control doesn't just impress, it intrigues. Why? Because as Marcus Aurelius wisely said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you display this kind of strength, it leaves a lasting impression. By managing your reactions, you create an air of mystery and depth. Your partner starts to wonder about your inner world. They're used to emotions driving your behavior, but now you're unshaken, serene, and unperturbed. This composure draws them closer, keeps them curious, and leaves them guessing. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean becoming robotic. It's about choosing to respond rather than react. This small shift ensures that when you do express your feelings, they come across as thoughtful, genuine, and much more impactful. And what happens then? They begin to miss the warmth of your deliberate affection when you're not around. So, stay cool, stay thoughtful, and watch as they start to wonder about you and gravitate back. Keep your emotional cards close to your chest, offering just enough to pique their curiosity. Perhaps leave them with a subtle hint, something that softly asks, "Will you be thinking of me tomorrow?" After all, a touch of mystery can go a long way in the art of love. Number 3. Intentional communication. Have you ever thought about how a few properly selected phrases might make someone need your presence even more? Intentional communication is your hidden weapon. Intentional communication is choosing your words carefully, ensuring that they offer worth and significance to the conversation. Speaking with purpose and depth may have a significant impact on how you're seen and remembered. Seneca correctly stated, "Speak so you can speak again." The goal here is to leave people wanting more of your ideas, humor, and distinctively insightful style of expressing oneself. Consider this. Every time you talk, you aim to connect, comprehend, and deepen the conversation. You are not simply filling the air with words, you are creating messages that have a significant impact. This method not only makes interactions memorable, but also meaningful. What happens when you're not around? Your remarks remain in their minds. Your speech reverberate in their minds, bringing them closer even in your absence. By embracing deliberate communication, you may develop layers of wonder and intrigue. They'll find themselves contemplating on your comments, wondering their significance, and yes, missing the connection and involvement that your talks give. They will not only enjoy the topic, but also you, the communicator. So, use the power of deliberate communication. Make your words count, and watch as they create a type of enchantment that keeps you in their thoughts. Remember that it's not just what you say, but how you say it that makes a lasting impact. Maintain a careful, informative, and charming communication style. Number 4. Acceptance of absence. Here's an interesting twist. How can embracing the times you're apart actually bring you closer together? It might sound paradoxical, but here's the secret. Accepting absence doesn't just make the heart grow fonder. It magnifies longing and deepens the connection when you're reunited. Think about it. Absence not only builds fondness, but also cultivates anticipation and appreciation. By valuing the times you're apart, you showcase a strong sense of self and demonstrate that true connection isn't about constant closeness, but the quality of the emotional bond. As Epictetus wisely said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. Free yourself from the need to cling, and watch how this freedom transforms your relationship dynamics. Imagine this. Instead of bombarding them with messages when you're apart, you allow breathing room. You let the silence between you create curiosity and a touch of mystery. By doing this, you're no longer just a predictable part of their daily routine. You become the highlight, the moment they look forward to. This principle encourages you to embrace the ebb and flow of togetherness and solitude, teaching you to find joy in your own company. This, in turn, makes you more attractive and intriguing. When you come back together after some time apart, the connection feels renewed, stronger, and more vibrant. So, embrace those moments of separation and let them foster a deeper yearning. Remember, absence isn't a void. It's a space for growth and anticipation. Let them feel your absence just enough to keep you on their mind. And when you reunite, the joy and appreciation you share will be tangible, making every moment together even more meaningful and precious. Number 5. Mindfulness in interaction. How can being fully present in your interactions make them miss you more when you're not around? It's all about making every moment count so vividly that your absence is deeply felt. Being mindful means fully engaging whenever you're together, listening intently and responding thoughtfully. It's not just about being there physically, but being there with all your attention focused on the moment. This approach transforms ordinary interactions into memorable and meaningful experiences. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Do every act of your life as if it were your last." Applying this wisdom to your interactions means treating every conversation and every shared moment as if it could be the most important one. Imagine this. Each time you're together, you bring an intensity of presence that makes every laugh richer and every glance more meaningful. You're not just spending time together, you're creating special moments that resonate long after they've passed. By practicing mindfulness in your interactions, you cultivate an emotional depth that makes your presence incredibly enriching and your absence unmistakably felt. When you're not there, they'll start to miss the quality of attention and care you bring into their lives. They'll miss feeling truly seen and heard, something only you have given them. So dive deeply into every moment you share. Let mindfulness become your secret ingredient in making them miss you. When you're fully present, you leave traces of your spirit with them, ensuring you'll always be on their mind tomorrow. This isn't just about being unforgettable. It's about doubling the impact of every interaction. And if this resonates with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world and helps us continue creating meaningful content for you. Now, let's move on to the sixth principle, a crucial step in mastering how to make them miss you deeply. You won't want to miss this one, so let's dive in. Number 6. Consistency in communication. Have you ever wondered how maintaining a steady and thoughtful pattern of communication can make someone miss you more? It's about setting a standard of quality and reliability in your interactions, one that becomes so meaningful that your absence feels amplified when you're not in touch. Consistency in communication doesn't mean overwhelming them with messages throughout the day. Instead, it's about establishing a rhythm of purposeful and dependable exchanges. Whether it's a heartfelt good morning text, a quick midday check-in, or a thoughtful recap of your day at night, these touchpoints create a comforting routine that becomes an integral part of their day. As Seneca said, regularity is a sign of wisdom in communication. This regularity sends a clear message that you are mindful, reliable, and invested in the relationship. Imagine this. Even when life gets busy, you stick to this rhythm of reaching out. Over time, it becomes something they look forward to, a stabilizing force amidst the unpredictability of daily life. Now, picture the moment when you skip one of these interactions. Suddenly, your absence becomes glaringly noticeable. That comforting rhythm they've come to rely on is disrupted, leaving a space they're eager to fill. This gap reminds them of the warmth and security your messages bring, making them long for your presence even more. By being consistent in how you communicate, you weave yourself into the very fabric of their daily life. Your presence becomes something they cherish and count on, and your absence creates a void they can't ignore. So, let's make consistency the foundation of how we communicate. Stick to it and watch as they find themselves missing you during even the smallest silences. Remember, the goal is to remain consistently on their mind, not as an occasional memory, but as an essential and dependable part of their life, even from a distance. Number 7. Purposeful living. How does leading a life filled with purpose make someone miss you more? It's about being a person who is driven, passionate, and fully engaged in meaningful pursuits. When you live with purpose, you're not waiting for someone else to fill your time. You're actively making the most of it. Having a clear sense of purpose makes you both more attractive and intriguing. It shows that your goals and aspirations extend beyond just your relationship. You become someone who contributes to the world in meaningful ways, making you not only captivating, but also deeply admirable. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely said, "Our plans miscarry because they have no aim. When a man does not know what harbor he's making for, no wind is the right wind." With clear goals in mind, you not only gain direction, but also radiate a dynamic energy that others find compelling. Picture this. During conversations, you share stories about your latest projects, volunteer efforts, or creative endeavors. Your partner sees the light in your eyes and the enthusiasm in your voice when you talk about your passions. This contagious energy leaves a lasting impression. When you're apart, they begin to miss that inspiration and vitality you bring into their life. They find themselves reflecting on the exciting updates you'll share next and noticing the gap left when those conversations pause. By living purposefully, you become someone who is constantly growing and evolving. This ensures that every interaction with you feels fresh and fulfilling. When you're not there, your significant other misses being part of that vibrant journey. So, embrace your passions and let your purposeful life shine like a beacon. Show them that you're someone who loves life and is committed to making a meaningful difference. And remember, as you live with intention, you'll stay on their mind, not just because they love you, but because they admire your zest for life and aspire to embody that same energy. Number 8, moderation in emotions. How does maintaining emotional balance make someone miss you more? It's about cultivating a dynamic where your emotions are expressed thoughtfully and intentionally, enriching the quality of your interactions. When you practice moderation in your emotions, you avoid overwhelming your partner with overly intense reactions, whether they're positive or negative. This Stoic approach empowers you to navigate relationship dynamics with grace and maturity, ensuring your emotional connections are meaningful and intentional. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This teaches us to respond with calm and deliberate actions, not impulsive reactions. Imagine this. During disagreements, you maintain composure, handling the situation with poise. When expressing affection, you do so in a way that feels heartfelt but not overbearing. This measured approach creates space for anticipation and deepens desire. Your partner feels the authenticity of your emotions, knowing they're genuine and not driven by fleeting impulses. When you're not around, they begin to miss the stability and depth you bring into their life. They'll wonder about your calm, collected thoughts and eagerly look forward to your thoughtful expressions of love. Moderation doesn't mean being distant or indifferent. It's about demonstrating that you control your emotions rather than letting them control you. This kind of stability is incredibly attractive, fostering respect and admiration in any relationship. Let's aim to find that perfect balance in how we express our emotions. By doing so, you'll not only elevate your interactions, but also ensure you remain in their thoughts as someone who brings serenity rather than turmoil. Remember, in the intricate dance of love, it's often the quiet, steady moments that leave the deepest and most lasting impressions. Number 9, resilience in adversity. How does resilience make someone miss you more? It's about showing that you can face life's challenges with strength and grace, making you a dependable and comforting presence in their life. Resilience means tackling obstacles head-on without falling apart. And this quality highlights your reliability and emotional fortitude, traits that are incredibly attractive in any relationship. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Your ability to endure and grow through hardships not only shapes you into a stronger individual, but also makes you a partner worth missing. Imagine facing a tough situation and maintaining a calm, focused demeanor as you methodically work through the problem. This approach not only earns you respect, but also admiration from your partner, who sees you thriving rather than merely coping. When you're apart, the memory of your resilience offers them confidence and assurance. They miss your strength and the secure feeling they experience when they're with you. Resilience is more than survival. It's about bouncing back stronger each time. It's the ability to find solutions, stay optimistic, and keep moving forward despite life's challenges. This mental and emotional toughness is not just attractive, but magnetic. Your unwavering spirit inspires your partner and assures them you can handle whatever life throws at you. Consider how resilience shows in everyday scenarios. Perhaps you lose a job, but quickly start applying for new ones with optimism. Or maybe you face a family crisis, yet manage to support those around you while keeping your own emotions balanced. These moments define your character and leave a lasting impression. When your partner sees you handling adversity with grace, they begin to view you as a pillar of strength. This not only builds their respect for you, but also deepens the emotional connection. They start to appreciate your role as someone who won't crumble under pressure, someone they can rely on. Moreover, resilience also means maintaining a positive attitude even in tough times. It's easy to be optimistic when everything is smooth, but true resilience shines when you find the silver lining during the darkest moments. This positivity is contagious and uplifts your partner during difficult times. When you're not there, they'll miss your presence, as well as the hope and optimism you bring into their life. By cultivating resilience, you show not only survival, but also the ability to rise above and lead by example. This makes every reunion sweeter and more meaningful as they look forward to being with someone who inspires them to be stronger too. They begin to associate you with feelings of safety, stability, and hope, qualities that are essential in any loving relationship. Embrace challenges as opportunities to showcase your strength and reliability. Let them see that, no matter what life throws at you, you remain steadfast and dependable. And remember, by demonstrating resilience, you'll stay on their mind as someone who brings not just love, but also a deep sense of strength to their life. Your resilience becomes a cornerstone of the relationship, a quality that makes you irreplaceable and deeply missed in your absence. Number 10. Consistency in character. How does staying true to who you are make someone miss you more? It's about being a dependable, steady presence in their life while still leaving enough room for intrigue. Consistency in character means you are reliable, the same person yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This steadfastness builds trust and a sense of security in your relationship. As Epictetus wisely said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. When you live by this principle, your partner knows exactly who you are and what they can expect, which brings comfort and reassurance. Now picture this. You consistently uphold your values, keep your commitments, and treat your partner with kindness and respect. This doesn't just make you a good partner, it makes you indispensable. Your reliability means your partner can trust in the strength of your relationship, making your presence essential and your absence deeply felt. Consistency, however, doesn't mean being predictable in everything. To keep the relationship exciting, it's important to sprinkle in surprises and spontaneous moments. Maybe it's a surprise date night, an unexpected gift, or a quirky, thoughtful text to brighten their day. These small acts of unpredictability, combined with your steady character, make you both dependable and exciting. Think about it. Consistency in your core values creates a strong foundation. Your partner knows that no matter the uncertainties in life, they can count on you to be the supportive, loving person they've come to rely on. This level of reliability is rare and incredibly valuable. When you're not around, they miss that steady presence in their life. Yet, by adding a bit of spontaneity, you prevent the relationship from becoming monotonous. It's like adding sparks to a steady flame. For instance, plan a surprise weekend getaway or send a heartfelt handwritten note just because. These gestures show that while you're dependable, you're also capable of keeping things fresh and lively. This balance ensures that your partner looks forward to both the stability you bring and the delightful surprises you're capable of. They miss not only your reliability, but also the moments of joy and excitement that you inject into their lives. Let's make consistency in character the cornerstone of your relationship, while embracing a touch of spontaneity to keep things dynamic. This blend will make you unforgettable, missed for your steady presence and anticipated for your unexpected joys. By staying on their mind tomorrow, you're fostering a relationship built on trust, with an added thrill of the unexpected. Your partner will appreciate the secure foundation you provide, while eagerly awaiting the delightful surprises that keep the relationship vibrant. This mix of reliability and excitement ensures that you are an irreplaceable part of their world, creating a longing for your presence when you're not around. In conclusion, embrace the power of consistent character while leaving room for spontaneity. It's this harmony that makes you deeply missed and unforgettable. Your partner will cherish the stability you offer and look forward to the moments of joy you bring. This dynamic ensures you remain a central and cherished part of their life. Before you go, don't forget to like this video if you found it valuable and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Join our community here at the Stoic Spirit for more insights on how Stoicism can transform your life. And hey, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with the words "on their mind tomorrow" to show your commitment to applying these principles. Your engagement not only helps us grow, but also inspires others to embrace these timeless teachings. Thanks for being part of this journey. Keep these Stoic principles close to your heart and let your character remain consistent. You'll not only be on their mind tomorrow, but every day thereafter. Remember, the journey to being unforgettable starts with enriching your own life. Each principle we've explored is a step toward creating meaningful, lasting connections. Until next time, stay strong, stay resilient, and keep building those habits that make life truly worth missing. Your path to becoming unforgettable begins now. I can't wait to see how you bring these lessons to life. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.